rider and then wait.
Right. Spiegel and one of his
Okay, so here's how old is she? All right, so a couple things that I would do with this young dog is, and what I did with this young dog is, there is a learning process. If any of you ever heard the story about Pavlov and the bell rings, the dog salivates, and the dog salivate on the sound of a bell. And this learning principle is absolutely guaranteed. If it works, it is a learning principle. It is absolutely for sure going to happen with your dog. In every learning situation, if you have an audible signal in conjunction with a behavior, eventually the dog will demonstrate that behavior on an audible signal. So if your dog is fighting you to let go of the tug, and you keep saying out, 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 eventually he will fight you for the control of the tug on the out command. For sure, guaranteed. If you hurt your dog, if your dog is not healing properly, you're not paying attention, and you say heel and you hurt him, you do that 3, 4, 5 times, that dog will automatically go in that conflict. That conflict would be pressurized conflict on command. He will not have to hurt him anymore. He will automatically demonstrate that emotion and that behavior on command. So if you hurt your dog when you want him to do something, or you give him command, he will show you that painful expression on command. Guaranteed. You can deny it, but you will pay the price. If you tell your dog when he's doing something right, this puppy, hold him nice and quiet and calm. And you say hold, 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 what a good boy, hold. Eventually, he will show you that behavior on that command. And if you can't get your head around that, you will struggle. I guarantee you, you will struggle. If you say to your dog, he's chewing. If this puppy was chewing that tug and fighting with it and chewing it, and you're going hold and making stress, hold it, because that's what you want it to do, is to hold it. It won't be very long before that chewing will be absolutely guaranteed on the hold command. Pavlov works for good things and bad things. The concept of ring the bell, the dog salivates. I don't know if any of you haven't heard that concept, but the concept works for the good things. Also, it works for the bad things. If your dog is chewing or struggling or doing something you don't want, if your dog is chewing the dumbbell in front and you're going hold and making stress, you will guarantee to have children on the whole command. Okay, now this will be hard for those of you who've been training for a while. This will be hard because most of you say foos, especially the men. Foos, correction. I usually blame it on the men. The women usually say foos and then they say foos again because they didn't really mean it the first time. But the men, they make the correction and then they say foos after the dog's hurt. And the men make the dog just read their mind. The women always want to give them a second chance just in case they didn't hear it. Not guaranteed to go that way, but most of the time it goes that way.